All right. Yes, this is Mike James, and I'm back sharing some information about the PPP loan and gig workers because there have been some information in a couple of the um, groups about who can get the PPP loans and who cannot, and just different misinformation that's out there. But I just want to help all of the gig workers out there. It doesn't matter what platform you're on or what you're doing, you can get this PPP loan. As a matter of fact, in 2019, I was doing some driving for Uber and Lyft, doing some airport runs and big events that were happening in my area, and made some good supplemental income. I have some other businesses that I run. I do some other things, but yes. And just from that business alone, I'm going to share with you what I was able to get back from the PPP loan, which is a forgivable loan. And then also, it's going to be even more than that because the president has changed the formula to your gross income as opposed to the net, which is huge because that's going to mean I'll be getting an additional $1,300 on the first draw and additional $1,300 on the second draw, which I've already been pre-approved for, and should have that deposited this week in my account. So I'm encouraging everyone that's seeing this and listening to this to make sure if you're a gig worker and you have any gross income, even if you did your tax deductions and you came out with a loss, now you can go back and take your gross income and they will do 2.5 times that for the PPP forgivable loan. I'm going to put a link to where you can apply. It's quick, it's easy, it's simple. Even if you've been denied through another source before, this is not one of, but the top SBA lender partner out there, and they are getting people approved. I have like 20 people that I've helped get pre-approved over the past week, and 4 of those are in the funding phase. So it's taken about 2 weeks now, which before it was taking 4, 5, 6 weeks in some places. Some lenders have been taking over 2 months to do this, but I'm finding through this link here, it's taking about 2 weeks to get funded. So that's a beautiful thing as well. But this is CNBC talking about self-employed and gig workers getting bigger loans than the new PPP rules, and they may want to wait to apply. This is what I'm going to say about that. Don't wait to apply because now you have that window until March the 9th where they're encouraging all small businesses, gig workers, self-employed, 1099 employees, independent contractor to go ahead and apply during this window because those are the only loans they are processing right now are those that are 20 employees or less. So you definitely fit in that category as you see here. So yes, you want to definitely take advantage of that this period of time because what they will do is even if you go through there now and they base it on your net, this is what I'm going to encourage you to do, right? Because they're going to change these platforms anyway. Is to put your gross, when they say your net on the application, is to put your gross amount in that number, your gross income, because they're going to make that adjustment anyway. Um, Even the people that have applied before, as long as they haven't asked for forgiveness yet, which you have a pretty decent amount of time before you ask for forgiveness. As long as you haven't asked for forgiveness, there's going to be a way to go back in and they're going to pay you the money that you didn't get when you applied through your net amount as opposed to your gross amount, which I'll be doing the same thing. But there you go. If you look, you'll see the formula has changed. That's what I was telling you there. So you definitely want to do that. And again, I'm giving you information that's coming from CNBC and from my own experiences going through this as well. So all of the speculation and all of the, well, I don't know this, no. I'm telling you from my experience as well as from reliable sources like CNBC on exactly how this works. And, some of you may have seen before when I shared information. Um, I'm going to share some other information here as well. So you will see exactly what I'm talking about. Some of you may have seen this before, but from the gig work that I did in 2019. And I want you to look at the date, right? This was my deposit on the 17th of February, right? That was just a couple weeks ago, 17th of February, $2,079. I used that, then I got pre-approved for at the end of the week. I got pre-approved for the second draw at the end of that week. And now I'm in the funding phase for that, and that deposit will hit my account this week. And again, this was the net amount. This was from the net. So there's another $1,300 that will be coming as well, plus what's coming on the second draw. So again, it's not complicated, folks. You can go and get you get pre-qualified in 5 minutes and get pre-approved in 15 minutes. So I'm gonna put, as I mentioned, I'm gonna put the link in the information here, and just go ahead, fill it out. And listen, I'm gonna encourage you to share the information with as many small business people, gig workers as you know. If there's other groups that you're in, share this information, because I'm trying to help as many people as possible get this money by March the 9th, during that window where that's the only group that they're focusing on right now. So make sure to spread the word, and we'll get this done. All right, so that's it. That's all I have. I'm going to call it a day. And if you have any questions, yeah, you can inbox me from where you see the information, and I definitely will answer any questions that you have. God bless.